Hey dudes, today we're gonna talk about the Modern Warfare update that just came, and I don't know, I have some really mixed feelings about this. I don't have a script, I'm just doing this off my head because this will be quick, and I really just want to get my emotions about this out there. I don't really want to just lie to people because I wanted to make the script sound better. So without further ado, let's just talk about this. So, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit disappointed with it. It's not that bad, but I was gonna call it lost for content. But they've actually made some good changes, and some I haven't really tried. But what I'm gonna get at right now is the multiplayer. Warzone, it's fine. I was gonna have a crack at Warzone because I thought they didn't add 200 player battle royale, but they did. I'm only gonna have a crack at Warzone because it did not add the Juggernaut Royale mode. It was all over the marketing material. We saw it everywhere. Just Juggernaut Royale, Juggernaut Royale. I knew they were gonna add Battle Royale 200 first because, you know, that was the more important mode to them. But Juggernaut Royale was still everywhere. And they told us, we will get Juggernaut Royale. We didn't. We got nothing of the sort. Yeah, I'm just waiting here for Juggernaut Royale to just, you know, play it, record it, criticize it. I'm just waiting for that because I know it'll be terrible, but I want to at least try it. I was waiting just patiently just to see if I would get that mode. I was just waiting for it, just ready to get my shitposting suit on and the record gameplay of it, but it didn't come. I don't really feel lied to. I just feel like Infinity Ward could have done better in this situation. Alright, let's talk about the multiplayer, the saving grace of all of Call of Duty, even though it's kind of Warzone right now. But the multiplayer is the saving grace for me. And the campaign. Okay. Well, the multiplayer, first of all, when you come into the game, they've done that stupid ass thing again. Where if you come into the game first thing, you'll get Warzone, maybe co-op, maybe campaign, but you will never get multiplayer first. Multiplayer will always be a thing you have to download more packs for. And after a 31 gigabyte update, or around that level of an update, to have to download some more stuff just because Infinity Ward said so, no real reason. I mean, you already had that data pack, you just had to re-download it. It just feels horrible. It took me, 2 hours to download the update for Modern Warfare. It took me deleting COD World War II, which I'm not that pissed about, but it's still kind of annoying. And then it took me another hour just to download the multiplayer. But at least this time, we got Spec Ops, Campaign, and Warzone to play while we wait for that. Last time, if you wanted to play anything but Warzone, you had to wait like 3 hours, champ. And it was like the mid-season update. It was like the hard hat update, I'm pretty sure. So, I don't really get it. I think they really messed up with the updates. They always mess up with the updates and how big they are. I don't know how they even got this update to 31 gigabytes, but this is the more understandable update. It's not as bad as the other ones. Okay, multiplayer. Let's get into the bad before we talk about the good, because everybody just wants to see bad stuff. Right. We love negativity, boys. Well, the thing I'm so disappointed about is Team Defender. I could not wait for this mode. I was a super fan of it in MW3. This would be the one thing I played every day. Like, maybe I didn't play Domination every day, but this would be, I would at least have one match of this every day. This was like it was amazing in MW3. I loved it. But in here, it doesn't fit with the game. Because the game is slower by design. The game has design flaws, or I don't know if you should call them design flaws, but little things in the design that make it so it's, you know, a lot slower. It encourages camping and it encourages slower, more tactical gameplay. I'm not saying it encourages just camping. Rushing is fine in the game. I think rushing needs to get a bit of a buff, maybe, you know, make some of the things that you would run for rushing people a bit more viable or something, but you can still rush. It's not like the game forces you to sit in a corner. It's only the bad players that really do that. So this game mode, it just encourages all those bad players to sit in a corner, because that's the way they'll get good. I'm pretty sure a guy with 0.4 KD can just play this game mode and get to like 10 KD. No, I'm kidding. But he can get a 10 KD game. A guy with a 0.4 KD could probably get a 10 KD game, because this game, alright, it's catered towards a slower type of play. And that means when you get the flag, of course everyone's gonna know where you are. Running about isn't gonna be a great idea. You can always just chase someone around. So what they do is they sit in a corner and they get everybody to come to them. They just get kills and kills and kills, because that's the only way you get the objective. You hold the flag and you get the kills. You hold the flag and you get kills. I have lost so many times just because we don't know how to hold the flag, and everyone else just holds the flag so well, or so dirty. Like, they play dirty to hold the flag. I have seen the most disgusting gameplay ever on this mode. I have seen a man camping on Murmaza, okay? It's Murmaza, of course, it's a more campy map. But the man was in a building, hiding in a wardrobe, and the only way to get to him would be to open the door, which would obscure your line of sight, and turning left, by which point he's probably already shot you through the door. He was just sitting there with the flag in that one wardrobe, and he just got all the kills in the game. That's what you do, because rushing is cutting your head off. Rushing without a team is cutting your head off, and most of the time your team isn't gonna rush with you and defend you. They're just gonna try to get their own kills. So it's better to camp in a corner. You sit there and just camp. That's the way to play team defender in this game. It's not like MW3 where camping would be a really bad idea in team defender. No, you camp. That's the only way to get this. You sit behind your lines. You don't attack enemies. You wait for them to attack you. And I think that's just, it's because of how Modern Warfare is played. I wish they either left like all or nothing in, or they added something new, or done something different, like bringing Cyber Attack Pro back. I did not get to play much of that, and I would have liked to play it. I'm pretty sure everybody would enjoy getting some more reinforce. Or damn, just leave realism in. Okay, I complained about it being a gimmick, but the only reason I complained about it being a gimmick was because that was the only thing you could play that week. God damn, just leave in realism. Okay? Like, yeah, it's a gimmick, but you know, it's a thing to stop you from getting bored when you're done with the main playlists. But holy God, I am willing to forgive Infinity Ward for everything they've done, because they finally added shoot the ship. Jesus Christ, ding ding ding, they finally added it. Now we don't get as many people complaining on Twitter, and my feed is finally cleared. Thank you, Infinity Ward. No, but being serious, I finally have something to do. I can finally grind out camos without getting super camped. Yes, people usually camp on it, but it's to grind out camos, and you counter camp them. It's fine. It's not like they're unbeatable on those maps. The campers are actually beatable on those maps, and they finally bring a fun one map or 3 map playlist, to be exact, to the game. Like, you have Shipment and Rust, which yeah, you use for camo challenges, but they are fun maps that yeah, they're fast paced and all you do is just get kills, kill, but that's fun to some people, and it's a good distraction. It's very engaging, you know. You don't actually have to be super tactical to play them. You can do whatever and probably still get kills. It's fun. They finally fun playlist. Unlike Weekend Warfare, which would just give you... Okay, I'm dissing Weekend Warfare. That's a problem because I enjoyed Weekend Warfare. But Weekend Warfare just gave you Candor Hideout. And then there's Stir Crazy, which don't even get me started on that. Goddamn Domination on St. Petrograd just gave me absolute brain damage. Like, I think I have lost about 50 brain cells from that game mode. Okay, that's not enough brain cells. Let me raise that number to 5,000. Yeah, I lost a lot of brain cells on that. Alright, now there's the one map playlist, the Cheshire Park playlist. Oh yeah, I'm gonna dig right into this. Well, I like it, but it has flaws. Look, I was expecting it to be a linear map, and I'm fine with that because Modern Warfare really needs more linear maps. But it reminds me of COD World War II maps, and that hurts me. Because goddamn, I have come back to COD World War II like a month ago when it was free on PS Plus. So I just said, hey, you know what, I have the disc, but I don't have it on digital, so let's get it on digital. I've come back to that game, I've sweated it all out, and when I could have prestiged, I just said, you know what? I ain't doing this. This is not worth it. The maps are horrible. The only thing I play it for is war mode, right? Because the multiplayer maps are horrible. I'm not gonna get into the campaign and everything like that. I could do a full-blown review. I'm not gonna do it now. But the maps are horrible in multiplayer. I never went outside of Shipment and war mode. Because when I tried to go outside of it and just play hardcore, not hardcore, but hardpoint domination and kill confirmed, I just got put into the most boring maps that they didn't switch my brain off, they just made me sad. But Cheshire Park actually has character to it, you know? Like, COD World War II's maps actually just felt like, you know, reskins of each other, just... you know, repaints. Like, one of them was a winter map, the other was a flak gun tower. That's kind of it. Yeah, it's interesting, but it's not that good. Yet, I feel like it has enough character, Cheshire Park. I feel like it has the character of Piccadilly, but it's actually as good as Shoot House. Look, I find Piccadilly to be a really aesthetically pleasing map, and so is Cheshire Park. It's just a nice, you know, park. It's very linear. But yet you just feel like the map is very natural to you. The map is natural, and I feel that's good. It works really well. It's good for you know, game modes like Search and Destroy. Demolition. It's good for domination, it's good for grind, it's good for just kill games like team deathmatch and stuff. It's a fun map. And to end this off, I'll talk about the Spec Ops and Right Tech AMR because these are my smallest points. 1. The Spec Ops is actually really good this week. I think Infinity Ward have done a really good job with the modified operations. What it is just the modifications are you get drunk vision when you're not around your buddies, and ammo depletes every second, which I think is a fun way to do it. It honestly looks and is fun. It's a bit annoying, but it's a challenge and it's fun. I feel like they've done well on it. I feel like, you know, it's a very good mode what they've added to Spec Ops modified operations. And then the Right Tech AMR. It doesn't annoy me that they put it in. Don't get me wrong, I don't have it. I'm probably never gonna have it because I'm not good at sniping and I don't really care about it. But it's a Barrett 50 cal. You wouldn't want that. Well, I wouldn't want a challenge as obnoxious as get so many quick scope kills in so many matches, because if the Kar 98 users that took 50 shots and then shot you once aren't obnoxious enough, well, they are now. All you see in maps in games, especially on Cheshire Park. I don't know why. Is people with the car just getting shot, then going behind cover, peeking out, and shooting you in the foot, killing you. It is annoying. It's honestly, it hurts to see. There's only quickscopers around now, and your team never seems to do it. When your team does it, they're either horrible or they just decide to sit behind a wall and camp. It's never fun to go against a car user. Yes, it's a niche gun. Yes, it takes skill. But Modern Warfare, well, I'm never gonna snipe in it because it's hard to get into, and when you pull it off successfully, it's really annoying, especially with the car. So that's my rant done. I think they made a good choice by adding Shoot the Ship and Cheshire Park in the game. I don't know why they got the update, why they made the update now, because this is basically the mid-season update, yet we're not even halfway through the season. But yeah, I think Cheshire Park, Shoot the Ship are fine. I don't like the file size. I think Warzone just needs to add Juggernaut Royale, and multiplayer is a bit lacking in the sense that, you know, you just have Team Defender, which sucks, and everything else is just, you know, a bit meh. Alright, see ya.